A pleasant good afternoon and welcome into Bob Stein Stadium on the campus of the University of North Georgia in Dahlonega. Peach Belt Conference Baseball is on the air here on the Nighthawk Sports Network. Walker McCreary, the entire NSN crew, as we get set for PBC action between the USC Aiken Pacers, ranked 12th in the nation, and the North Georgia Nighthawks. North Georgia coming off of a 15-5 win over Emmanuel on Wednesday, where the Nighthawks bats came alive and scored in all but the 6th inning. A pleasant sight for Tom Cantrell's team. USC Aiken, number 12 in the nation. They're 5-1 in league play this year. So we take a look at the starting pitchers for both teams. It'll be Mitch Spence for USC Aiken, 6'1" junior from Cary, North Carolina. He'll get the nod for Kenny Thomas's team, while for the Nighthawks it'll be Stephen Bauer, the redshirt junior from Lawrenceville, getting the starting nod for the Nighthawks. This is the first of 2 games to be played today here at Bob Stein Stadium. Mist in the air, as it has been rather nasty weather as of late. We got Wednesday's game in before the cold came in, and now a lot of weather moving through the North Georgia mountains, and the first game of the series got moved to today as part of a doubleheader because of the weather that was coming in. And it's overcast, misting, but we are plenty good to play baseball here at Bob Stein Stadium, as, well, we've got artificial turf. You see the North Georgia pitchers working on the mound. That's the only natural dirt surface here in Bob Stein Stadium, as the coaches meet at home plate. Let's take a look at the starting lineups. Pregame starting lineups are brought to you by Dahlonega Golden Pond, located just off the historic Dahlonega Square. We'll start with the Pacers. They are 13-5 on the year, 5-1 in league play. They have swept Georgia College and taken 2 of 3 from Francis Marion thus far in league play. Sean McQuillan will lead things off and play center field, followed by Trey Paluski, the shortstop. Luke Leisenring will catch and bat third. The designated hitter Connor Durden will bat cleanup. Alex Mills will play first and bat fifth, followed by Blake Jenkins in left, Chandler Rogers at second, Corey Holloway at third, and Jackson Hannon in right field. For the Nighthawks of North Georgia under head coach Tom Cantrell, the lineup looks like this. Cruz Taylor will lead things off and play left field, followed by Chase Suddeth at second. Bill Leroy will catch and bat third, followed by Nick Clarno and Josh Profit in center field, Clarno playing third base. Corbett will play right and bat sixth, followed by the designated hitter Nick Levensteins. Jake Arnold, the first baseman, will bat eighth. William Mapes, the shortstop, will bat ninth. And, of course, Stephen Bauer will be the starting pitcher for the Nighthawks. We'll take a commercial break for the national anthem. When we return, we'll introduce you to the defensive starters for the Nighthawks, as well as have first pitch. Pacers and Nighthawks coming at you right after these messages on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
At Farmers, we've seen almost everything, so we know how to cover almost anything, even a red-hot mascot.
Whoop, whoop. Hey, you're on fire!
You bet I am.
Dude, you're on fire!
Oh, yeah!
No, you're on fire! Look behind you!
I'm cool.
That's one way to fire up the crowd. But we covered it. Talk to farmers. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Leadership is socially responsible, collaborative, and inclusive.
It's a process, not a position.
The University of North Georgia is a state leadership institution.
Here, the Leadership
Certificate program is open
to all students who want to enhance
their leadership knowledge,
gain practical skills, and become a
more effective leader.
A more effective leader.
You can get credit for your involvement in student organizations,
Campus events, community service, study abroad,
and many other campus activities. Start learning how to understand your personal leadership philosophy.
be part of a team,
Improve your communication. Create an inclusive environment.
and make a difference in your community.
make a commitment to yourself.
And become part of the Leadership Certificate Program.
Because at the University of North Georgia,
You can lead.
You can lead.
you can lead. You can lead.
You can lead where it counts.
Back with you here at Bob Stein Stadium as the Nighthawks have just taken the field. Defensive lineup looks like this for North Georgia. Taylor in left, Profit in center, Corbett in right. Around the horn in the infield from left to right, Corbett, Mapes, Suddeth, and Arnold. Leroy behind the plate for the redshirt junior. Stephen Bauer out of Lawrenceville has thrown it really well, coming off of a season-long injury last week, or last year rather, as the Nighthawks will be wearing the pinstripes here in Game 1. The Pacers in their road blacks with the gray pants. Kenny Thomas, the head coach of the Pacers, assisted by Derek Beasley, Gary Asbill, Bradley Spires, Ty Barkell, and our good friend Michael Holder, who of course was the pitching coach here at North Georgia for a number of years before going back to USC Aiken just a couple years ago. So very good to see him and get to catch up. Of course, Tom Cantrell assisted by Nick Palmer and Cody Klickner. Again, the lineup for the Pacers: McQuillan, Paluski, Leisenring, Durden, Mills, Jenkins, Rogers, Holloway, and Hannon. Of course, here in the press box, we have Peach Belt Conference semifinal women's basketball on as well. We'll be keeping you apprised of that as North Georgia leads Clayton State by 2 at halftime, 35-33. We'll also, if North Georgia holds on to win, keep an eye on Lander and Columbus State, as that would be North Georgia's matchup should they hold on against Clayton State. So Sean McQuillan will lead things off for USC Aiken as we get ready to start this thing up here. Game 1 of a doubleheader here at Bob Stein Stadium. Bauer winds and delivers. High ball 1 at 12:58. So starting a couple minutes early, always a good thing, especially when weather's supposed to roll into the area tonight. Again, the 1-0 pitch. That down Main Street, 1-1. Good line of storms moving through Arkansas right now. So still a good ways off, but expected to roll through later tonight. McQuillan pops this one into foul ground. Clarno goes over and makes the catch near the edge of the stadium for out number 1. So that'll bring up Trey Paluski, the shortstop. Paluski, 5'6" sophomore from Aiken. Out of the right-handed batter's box. Righty-lefty matchup. Here's the first pitch to him. Just missed the outside corner, ball 1. Bauer, a 2.39 ERA. Rather, that's 2.38. The 1-0 pitch. Right down the middle, 1-1. Good crowd on hand for the early start. A lot of umbrellas, the 1-1. Breaking ball missed low and inside. Did the check swing go around? No, it did not. 2-1. Almost everybody in the stands either under a tent or under an umbrella as the mist continues to fall. Nothing on the radar, but yet we have foggy and misty skies. The 2-1. Popped up high out of play, and it goes over the top of everything. 2-2. The 2-2 pitch to Stephen Bauer, or from Stephen Bauer, is outside, and the count runs full on Trey Paluski. Payoff pitch to Paluski. High in the air behind home plate, Leroy giving chase, and he will see it out as it hits the grandstands and then bounces on top of the Nighthawk dugout. Still 3-2. Bauer works off of the leftmost as we look at it, part of the mound. Payoff pitch, grounded right back to him, a good stab, and he'll throw over to first in time for out number 2. That brings up Luke Leisenring. The catcher, a 6'4" sophomore from Golden, Colorado. First pitch low, ball 1. Clayton State will have possession of the basketball to start the second half. Of course, like I said, we'll keep you apprised of what's going on there throughout the game. 2-0. Bauer winds, delivers. That found the zone. 2-1. No wind to speak of here today at Bob Stein, at least not right now. The flag draped on the flagpole in center field. 390 to straightaway center, 365 in the alleys, 320 down the lines. The 2-1 swung on and missed. 2-2. Bauer gets the sign from Leroy, the 2-2. Swung on and missed, and the inning is over. Pacers go quietly in the top half. Nighthawks coming to bat right after this message on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Hickory Prime Barbecue is a proud sponsor of North Georgia baseball. Hickory Prime offers multiple specials daily, including a barbecue pork sandwich, fries, and a drink for just $8. Winners of multiple national awards, the restaurant offers pork, chicken, beef brisket, ribs, and much, much more. Visit Hickory Prime Barbecue, open 7 days a week, just minutes from the Dahlonega campus of UNG off of Morrison Moore Parkway.
Again, another look at the North Georgia starting lineup. Taylor, Suddeth, Leroy, Clarno, Profit, Corbett, Levensteins, Arnold, and Mapes. Again, pregame starting lineups presented by Dahlonega Golden Pond, located just off the historic Dahlonega Square. You see the pitcher, Mitch Spence, warming up. Spence, 6'1" junior from Cary, North Carolina. He'll throw off the right-hand side. Has some pretty good heat to him. We'll get to the defensive alignment for the Pacers here in just a second. From left to right in the outfield, it'll be Jenkins, McQuillan, and Hannon. Holloway and Mills on the corners, Paluski and Rogers up the middle, Leisenring behind the plate. Nighthawks 13-4 on the year, 4-2 in league play to start the 2019 campaign. Of course, it doesn't get any easier for the Nighthawks. They go to number 17 West Florida as soon as this series ends for a Tuesday, Wednesday midweek. And then they'll go and take on Georgia College, who's been nationally ranked most of the season, but after getting swept by USC Aiken, dropped out of the poll this week. So the next 5 on the road, and then North Georgia, after those 5 games, only have 9 games on the road remaining. 3 at Young Harris, 3 at UNC Pembroke, and 3 at Columbus State. The rest of the games will be here at Bob Stein Stadium. A majority of them will be here on the Nighthawk Sports Network. Of course, you can stay tuned to ungathletics.com for all of the NSN viewing options.
Leading off for the Nighthawks, number 22, left fielder, Cruz Taylor.
So Cruz Taylor will lead things off, hitting .328 on the year. Spence out of the windup, goes over the head. Here's the first pitch, well outside, 1-0. Taylor rips one to right field. Back goes Hannon. Track. We'll see you later. Cruz Taylor a leadoff homer. And the Nighthawks up 1-0.
Ladies and gentlemen, another round of applause for Cruz Taylor's home run.
Quickly on the board are the Nighthawks. And that brings up Chase Suddeth.
Batting second, a second baseman, number 3, Chase Suddeth.
Suddeth went 5 for 5 against Emmanuel on Wednesday, scored 5 times, drove home 3 runs. An impressive day for the senior from Powder Springs. Breaking ball finds the plate, strike 1. Cruz ripped that one over the right fielder Hannon's head. No wind, so no way it was staying in the ballpark. The 0-1. Outside corner, 0-2. Crowd continues to file in here to Bob Stein Stadium. First of 2 today here at the Steiner. The 0-2 from Spence. High and away, 1-2. Good bit of heat thrown there by the junior. A ball and 2 strikes. Spence winds and delivers. Breaking ball hit right back up the middle, and that's a leadoff single for Chase Suddeth. That brings up Bill Leroy.
Now batting,
Bill hitting .264 on the year.
number 28, Bill Leroy.
Thrown back behind Suddeth, and Chase slides back in safely. USC Aiken always brings a good crowd to Dahlonega. First pitch to Bill. Inner half, strike 1. Bill, a junior from Dublin, prepped at West Lawrence High School. Spence out of the stretch. Suddeth is the lead off first, and Leroy got hit. So the first 3 batters for North Georgia have reached base, as now Nick Clarno will step up to bat.
Now batting third baseman, number 19, Nick Clarno.
That'll bring one of the coaches out for the Pacers to talk to Spence, try and calm him down here. Clarno hitting .319 on the year. As we take a look back in at Augusta, Clayton State has stretched it out to a 5-point game now. It's 44-39 as Abby Franklin hits a 3 to cut it to 2. 5:24 to play in the third quarter. North Georgia all but assured that they're going to get a bid into the NCAA tournament, but they're trying to win a second consecutive tournament championship. As they call an offensive foul on Amani Arnold. So here's Clarno. First pitch to the junior, in for a strike, 0-1. Spence out of the stretch. Clarno, a sophomore out of Grayson. Swinging a miss, 0-2 the count on the third baseman, Nick. Go to a media timeout in Augusta with 4:44 left in the third. Clayton State up 2, 44-42. The 0-2 pitch, high and tight, 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. The pitch to Clarno, high in the air, right center field. Back goes Hannon again. He's at the track. He'll catch it just short of the wall. Tagging at second is Suddeth, over to third. So now runners on the corners. And that brings up Josh Profit.
Now batting center fielder number 4, Josh Profit.
Josh, a senior from Warner Robins. With runners on the corners, we'll see what Coach Cantrell's got up his sleeve here. One down in the inning, a double play, the worst thing that could happen. First pitch outside, ball 1. Profit hitting .359 on the year. Connor Corbett on deck. .1-0, Profit hooks this one foul. 1-1. A ball and a strike to Profit. Out of the stretch, Spence deals. Grounded towards second, could be 2. Rogers to Paluski for 1, over to first, not in time. The run scores. It's 2-0 in favor of North Georgia. That'll bring up Corbett.
Now batting right fielder number 25, Connor Corbett.
So 2 down for Corbett as Profit slides back in safely behind the first baseman Mills. Profit off with the pitch. Ball high. Throw off line. It's a stolen base for Josh. A ball and no strikes. One 0 swung on and missed by Corbett. 1-1. A good breaking ball by the junior Spence. Ball to strike. The pitch is in the dirt. 2-1. Spence out of the stretch. Profit a lead off second. The 2-1 pitch. Fouled straight back into the netting. 2-2. Two balls, two strikes. Corbett towards short. Paluski goes to third for the tag, and that'll be the third out of the inning. But the Nighthawks strike for 2 in the inning. It's 2-0 North Georgia as we go to the second here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
NCAA TV and marketing rights fees. Where does the money go? Long answer, 96% of the revenue is used to fund 88 championships and support 1,055 member colleges and universities, who together provide $2 billion annually in financial aid to more than 400,000 student athletes so they can compete and learn. Short answer, we put our money where our mission is.
The Monday morning status meeting leaves everyone in a state of boredom. That must be why they called it a boardroom. But you're putting a new spin on this week's meeting, because you've brought bagels. Fresh baked bagels. So, well done, my friend. Not only have you uplifted the vibe of the status meeting, you've upgraded your own status to hero. Save the day with bagels. Now it's even easier.
Bauer finishing his warm-up tosses as we go to the second inning. Two 2-0 in favor of the Nighthawks. Cruz Taylor a home run, and then Chase Suddeth comes home on a profit RBI fielder's choice. And that means that Aiken now comes to the plate in the second, down by 2 runs. The designated hitter Connor Durden steps in. 6-foot senior out of the left-handed batter's box from Jacksonville, Florida. First pitch low, ball 1. That's fouled off. A ball and a strike. Nighthawks up 2-0. Swung on and missed. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch swung on and missed. Second strikeout for Steven today, and that brings up the first baseman, Alex Mills. 6'2" junior from Aiken.
Alex Mills.
First pitch is low, ball 1. Free throw is going to come back to hurt North Georgia at this rate. A number of misses. Julianne hits the second. Up 3 now, 52-49, late third quarter. As Clayton State turns the ball over. 2-0 now on Mills. And that's how the third quarter will end. 52-49, North Georgia is on top of Clayton State after 3 quarters. The 3-0 pitch here at Bob Stein Stadium is down for a strike, 3-1. Of course, you can tune in to the call of the game through the Peach Belt Conference Network or through our friends at Glory 97.9 and AM 1330 WGTJ, the official home of Nighthawk basketball on the radio. Count is full, 3-2. Good friend Mike Wofford, the owner of WGTJ down in Murrayville. Payoff pitch on its way from Bauer. It's outside, and that's the first base runner for the Pacers. He goes on by a walk. And that brings up Blake Jenkins, the left fielder.
Now batting, Blake Jenkins.
Switch hitting junior, 6 foot tall from Hinckley, Ohio. First pitch is on the inside corner, strike 1. Bauer sets in the stretch and goes to the plate. Swung on and missed. 0-2. Bauer deals. This one grounded toward third. Clarno goes to second for 1. Suddeth out of the glove over to first. Not in time. But the out at second. Puts 2 on the board. And now Chandler Rogers will step in. 5'10" senior from Commerce. Pickoff move to try and catch Jenkins sleeping, and he slides back in safely. Had a pretty good lead there off first. Outside, ball 1. That's in for a strike, 1-1. Bauer sets in the stretch, checks on Jenkins at first, goes to the plate. This one chopped toward first. Arnold will field it off the second hop. Say, Bauer, I've got it. Step on the bag and end the inning. They get a runner on, but can't do anything with him. We head to the bottom of the second. Still 2-0 North Georgia. So we head to the bottom of the second on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Leadership is socially responsible, collaborative,
and inclusive.
It's a process, not a position.
The University of North Georgia is a state leadership institution.
Here, the leadership
Certificate program is open to all students who want to enhance
their leadership knowledge,
gain practical skills, and become a
more effective leader.
a more effective leader.
You can get credit for your involvement in student organizations,
Campus events, community service, study abroad,
and many other campus activities. Start learning how to understand your personal leadership philosophy,
be part of a team,
improve your communication, create an inclusive environment,
and make a difference in your community.
make a commitment to yourself,
and become part of the Leadership Certificate Program.
because at the University of North Georgia,
You can lead.
You can lead.
you can lead, you can lead,
You can lead where it counts.
Mitch Spence finishing his warm-up pitches as Nick Levensteins will lead things off for the Nighthawks. Levensteins, Arnold, and Mapes due up in the inning for North Georgia. So we take a look down into Augusta. It's 57-53. North Georgia leads with 7 minutes to play. North Georgia with the ball inside to Julianne Sutton. Hook shot is good, and the Nighthawks up 6. Of course, the winner of this game will play for a conference tournament championship as well as the automatic bid into the NCAA regional. North Georgia playing for what is likely the second seed in the tournament as Anderson. Well, Anderson, they don't know how to lose at this point. They're up 15 to Lenore Ryan with 4 minutes to play. A win for Anderson would likely mean that they lock up the number 1 seed as Levensteins watches strike 1, which means that the regional would go through Anderson, South Carolina. Of course, nothing official until the selection show tomorrow night at 10 p.m. on NCAA.com. A ball and a strike to Levensteins, 214 on the year for the freshman from Arvada, Colorado. Spence winds and delivers. Missed low, 2-1. Also, the winner of that semifinal down in Augusta that we're keeping an eye on will take on the winner of Lander and Columbus State tomorrow. That game coming up at 2:30. 3 balls and a strike. Well, coming up about 25 minutes after the conclusion of this one. Of course, we've got a doubleheader here on the Nighthawk Sports Network. Pacers and Nighthawks, the 3-1 from Spence. Levenstein's high in the air, deep right field. Backtracks Hannon to the warning track, but he'll settle there and make the catch right at the edge of the warning track for out number 1. And that brings up the first baseman, Jake Arnold. Spence out of the windup. Here's the pitch to the first baseman. It's a breaking ball over the plate for a strike. The 0-1. Off the end of the bat to first. Mills will take it himself for out number 2. And that brings out William Mapes.
Now batting shortstop number 1, William Mapes.
The shortstop, a redshirt sophomore from Alpharetta. First pitch in for a strike, 0-1. Oh, and 2 on Mapes. Fouled straight back. The 0-2. Grounded to short. Paluski fields, has time, long throw off the bag, but the tag applied by Mills. And that'll be out number 3. Nighthawks go quietly in the second. We head to the third. 2-0 North Georgia here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Don't you worry, my child. Everything's gonna be just fine. Little darling, you keep on walking, 'cause I ain't never gonna leave your side.
As kids fall in love with sports, our universities are working every day to keep college sports safe, so you can watch them play with a little less worry and a little more joy.
North Georgia women's basketball team has extended their lead to 13 points, largest of the evening, and Clayton State forced to call a timeout with 4:26 to play. The Lakers on the bubble as it currently is constructed, so it'll be interesting to see if they end up losing today. What happens with the Lakers? Emmanuel, they got the first automatic bid. Barton, another Conference Carolinas team that was ranked in the top 8, did not make the championship game of the Conference Carolinas, so there will be a lot of movement. Flagler was the 8th seed. They didn't make the semifinals. We'll have full coverage for you on UNGathletics.com tomorrow night with the selection show as Bauer misses low to Corey Holloway to lead things off, 1-0. Again, a 10 p.m. selection show for the women's basketball team. The 1-0 pitch is right on the inside corner, 1-1. You expect Lander to be 1. If North Georgia wins here today, they would be in the mix for that number 2 seed. 1-2 count. Of course, the baseball team has a lot of really big matchups coming up here on the next portion of their schedule. Swung on and missed. Bauer another strikeout. And it's number 3 on the day. And that brings up Jackson Hannon. North Georgia's got 12th ranked USC Aiken this weekend, 17th ranked West Florida. Georgia College, who has been nationally ranked most of the season, as that's lined into right center, in for a hit. Profit's going to cut it off. It'll still be extra bases, though, for Hannon, a double, and the first hit of the game for USC Aiken, as that flips the lineup back for Sean McQuillan. So a runner on second and one out for McQuillan. Fouled out to third his first time up. First pitch. Leroy called somewhat of a pitch out. McQuillan squared the bunt and pulled back. McQuillan steps out as Bauer was looking for the signs, and now Leroy will go out to have a word with Bauer. Of course, in NCAA, there's a limit on mound visits. That counts as a mound visit. You get 6 mound visits per game. That does not include pitching changes. So Leroy uses one of the 6 for North Georgia. Now both teams with 5 remaining after Spence had a talking to in the first. The 1-0. That got away from Bill on the inside. It's a pass ball rather. And so now it's 2-0 with a runner on third. In for a strike, 2-1. North Georgia leads 2-0. 2 runs in the bottom of the first. Excuse me. A Cruz Taylor homer started things off. That's in there, 2-2. Two is swung on and missed as Bauer strikes out his 4th of the day. And that'll bring up Paluski with 2 down. Grounded out to Bauer his first time up. A good play by the redshirt junior. First pitch just missed, ball 1. Down the left field line, it's down for a hit. Extra base is coming, a run scores. Taylor picks it up in left field and throws it in. It's a 2-out double for the Pacers, and they cut the lead in half, 2-1.
Now batting, Luke Leisenring.
That brings up Luke Leisenring. He struck out his first time up. North Georgia running out the clock in Augusta. 70 seconds to play, up 13. First pitch from Bauer to Leisenring, swung on and missed. 0-1. North Georgia women's basketball team will improve to 26-4. That's swung on and missed. 0-2. A final score about 33 seconds away. We'll let you know when it's official. That fouled away off the net. 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes. Bauer out of the stretch. He deals. Low, 1-2. Final score from Augusta, North Georgia 70, Clayton State 60. Nighthawks will play either Lander or Columbus State. We'll keep an eye on that game for you throughout the day. That championship game will be at 1 p.m. tomorrow afternoon down at Christenberry Fieldhouse. Inside corner, thought it was strike 3, did the defense, but home plate umpire says nope, just inside, 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes. Checked swing, went around, strike 3. Down goes Leisenring, and the inning is over. But the Pacers answer. They get a run in the inning and cut the lead in half. It's now 2-1 North Georgia as we head to the bottom of the third here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
The UNG Campus Connection is your university bookstore. It's the one-stop shop where students can get anything they need for the classroom, and fans can find everything they need to support the Nighthawks, from shirts and jackets to car decals and tailgating chairs. Gear up at the Nighthawks Nest with officially licensed UNG merchandise. Visit our stores in Dahlonega, Gainesville, Oconee, and Cumming, or check us out online at ungbookstore.com. The UNG Campus Connection is a proud sponsor of North Georgia Athletics.
Shop, play, and stay in Dahlonega, the heart of the North Georgia mountains.
2-1 North Georgia here in the bottom of the third inning at Bob Stein Stadium. It's begun to be a winning day for the Nighthawks. A 70-60 win for the women's basketball team. Be the top of the lineup due up for North Georgia. Cruz Taylor will lead things off. Buffy Burson will be taking the podium in about 10 minutes on the Peach Belt Conference's Facebook page. First pitch to Cruz Taylor. Here it is. Breaking ball over the zone. Strike one. That missed outside. A ball and a strike. That missed low. 2 balls and a strike. Strike 2. The pitcher, or the umpire, rung him up on the second strike. Quickly apologized. I think he just wanted to get a workout in there. Step back, do a little lunge. 2-2. Now into second. Rogers to Mills. Out 1. So that'll bring up Chase Suddeth.
Number 3, Chase Suddeth.
Suddeth singled his first time up, came around to score. Didn't go around, ball 1. Ball and a strike. Now it's 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike. Grounded right back up the middle. Suddeth trying to beat it out. Paluski will not have a throw. It's another hit for Suddeth. 7 times to the plate in a row, and that guy has gotten a hit. He's 7 of his last 7.
Now batting catcher number 28, Bill Leroy.
So here's Bill Leroy. Hit by a pitch his first time up. First pitch to Bill is low and outside, 1-0. Ball and no strikes. The pitch to Leroy. He chops this one down the third base line. It'll go foul. One ball, one strike. Thrown back behind Suddeth. Down the right field line, will it get down? Yes, it will. Leroy extra bases. Suddeth round second. He'll head to third. He's being waved home by Cantrell. Leroy will take a round at second. Long throw, not in time as the catcher Leisenring comes out. It is 3-1 North Georgia. So Suddeth now 7 for 7 in his last 7 appearances at the plate with 7 runs scored. That is an impressive start to the week for the senior Chase Suddeth. Here's Clarno. Flew out to right his first time up. Oh and 1. Buffy Burson, Julianne Sutton, and Tamara Thorpe all at the podium right now at the Peach Belt Conference Tournament. And fouled away 0 and 2. That's high. A ball and 2 strikes. Ball and 2 strikes to Clarno. Swung on and missed. Clarno down on strikes, 2 down for Profit.
Now batting center fielder number 4, Josh Profit. Aren't you a Phillies fan? No. Yankees. That's different. Who's his best friend? Oh, yeah, Brandon Stock on higher. Yeah. I lived with Baldwin once.
First pitch to Profit outside 1 and 0. So another mound visit for USC Aiken as Profit ahead in the count 1 and 0. That's in for a strike, a ball and a strike to the senior Profit. 2-1 now. Two one to Profit, low and inside. It's now 3-1. Corbett stands on deck. Three and one. Down the middle. Full count. Leroy on second. He's not going to get a jump start as there's nobody behind him. He'll be able to get a lead. Payoff pitch to Profit. Here it is. Swung on and missed, and the inning is over. But North Georgia gets the run back. It's 3-1 North Georgia. When we return, we'll take a look at the Peach Belt Conference scoreboard after these messages on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
We actually do just about anything that you ask.
We offer everything from design and branding all the way up to signs and banners, promotional products, digital signage, t-shirts, embroidery.
Cups, koozies, pens, magnets. There's 25,000 items out there we can do.
A lot of people don't know that we can handle all that, and we can look at the customer and say, yeah, we do that.
At Farmers, we've seen almost everything, so we know how to cover almost anything, even close claws.
We took your shortcut, which was a bad idea.
I can't believe that worked! No. I dropped the keys.
And we covered it. Talk to Farmers. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Look at the Peach Belt Conference scoreboard. Flagler leads Georgia Southwestern 5-1 in the bottom of the sixth. Nova Southeastern leads Lander 5-3 in the top of the sixth. And getting ready to get started, Columbus State at UNC Pembroke, Georgia College at Francis Marion. The back half of a doubleheader between Flagler and Georgia Southwestern set for a 3 p.m. start. Back halves of North Georgia and USC Aiken, Nova and Lander at 4. Back half of Georgia College and Francis Marion at 5. On the softball side, Columbus State leads King University 6-0. Lander and Flagler going at it right now. Georgia College and Georgia Southwestern about to get started. USC Aiken and Mount Olive. Lander and Flagler again. Columbus State will play Virginia Wise in a little bit at 4:30. Of course, basketball action going on today in Augusta as well as the conference spotlight is on the conference tournament in Augusta. North Georgia already having moved on. They'll play the winner of Lander and Columbus State, set to tip off in about 30 minutes if they tip off on time, if not early. First pitch to Durden. Miss low, ball one. Struck out his first time up, did the designated hitter. The 1-0. Chop to Suddeth. The shift was on. Suddeth to Arnold in time for out number 1. That brings up Alex Mills. He walked back in the first, was retired a little bit later on. Bauer out of the wind. Here's the first pitch. It's outside, ball 1. Chopped foul down the first baseline, a ball and a strike. A lot of action this weekend here on campus. Of course, we've got this 3-game set, which will be here on the Nighthawk Sports Network. Softball will be in action tomorrow in the Captain D's Classic, first day of the Classic. It'll be a Sunday-Monday Classic. Monday's games here on the Nighthawk Sports Network. The 2-1 pitch, swung on and missed, 2-2. Number 2, West Florida. Number 21, Wingate coming into the Hill. Take on the 4th-ranked Nighthawks and each other over the course of the 2 days. 2-2 off the end of the bat foul. It's still 2-2. And then the Nighthawk Sports Network hits the road to Anderson, South Carolina. Details on that coming up later this week, as the Nighthawk women going to be in a regional. After they won today, they've pretty much locked a spot in. And the count is 3-2. Swung on and missed. Bauer dealing today. 6 strikeouts on the day for the redshirt junior, and that brings up Blake Jenkins.
Now batting, Blake Jenkins.
In for a strike, 0-1. Fouled away on the off-speed pitch, 0-2. Grounded to short. Mapes, long throw in time, and the inning is over. The Pacers go quietly in the 4th. We head to the bottom half. North Georgia 3, USC Aiken 1 here on the Nighthawk Sports Network. Mitch Spence back on the mound for the Pacers here in the 4th, trailing 3-1 to the North Georgia Nighthawks as North Georgia looks to continue on here. It'll be Corbett, Levensteins, and Arnold due up. So here comes Corbett. Reached on a fielder's choice, his first time up.
Number 25, Connor Corbett.
The senior from Juliet, Georgia. First pitch he sees, swing and a miss, strike one. Leads the league at homers. Hasn't hit one in quite some time. Kind of hit a slump. Still hitting .288 on the year, though. The 0-1 grounded to second. Rogers has time, fields, and throws over for out number one. That'll bring up Nick Levensteins.
Now batting designated hitter number 39, Nick Levenstein.
Freshman from Arvada, Colorado. First pitch to the freshman is off the plate, 1-0. Actually played some ball with Luke Leisenring, who's behind the plate. Played together on the Colorado Rockies scout team as well as for Ralston Valley High School. Now playing against each other in the Peach Belt Conference. 2-0. As he fouls that one away. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Levenstein's high in the air, right field. Back goes Hannon, track, wall, and he leans up against the wall to make the catch for out number 2.
Now batting first baseman number 15.
So that brings up Jake Arnold. The first baseman grounded out to first, his first time up. First pitch fouled away. Ball and a strike now to Jake Arnold. Sophomore from Peachtree City, prepped at Stars Mill. Swung on and missed, 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. And the inning over. North Georgia quietly in the 4th. We head to the 5th, still holding on to a 3-1 lead are the Nighthawks. Back after this on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Leadership is socially responsible, collaborative, and inclusive.
It's a process,
not a position.
The University of North Georgia is a state leadership institution.
Here, the leadership
certificate program is open
to all students who want to enhance
their leadership knowledge,
gain practical skills, and become a more effective leader.
A more effective leader.
You can get credit for your involvement in student organizations,
campus events,
community service, study abroad,
and many other campus activities. Start learning how to understand your personal leadership philosophy.
Be part of a team.
Improve your communication. Create an inclusive environment.
And make a difference in your community.
Make a commitment to yourself.
And become part of the Leadership Certificate Program.
Because at the University of North Georgia,
you can lead.
You can lead.
You can lead.
You can lead.
You can lead where it counts.
Walker McCrary back with you from Bob Stein Stadium with the entire NSN crew. We head to the 5th here in Game 1 of our Peach Belt Conference doubleheader. Nighthawks up 3-1 on the 12th ranked Pacers. USC Aiken will bring Chandler Rogers to the plate. He grounded out to first, all the way back in the 2nd. Three runs off 4 hits thus far for North Georgia, a run off 2 hits for the Pacers. First pitch, a ball, 1-0. Bauer winds, delivers. Miss low, 2-0. Pitch number 65 coming up for the redshirt junior, Stephen Bauer. The 2-0 pitch. In the air, left center. Taylor on his horse, and he'll get there for out number 1. That brings up Corey Holloway. Kerry Holloway. Can't read my own writing. Third baseman struck out his first time up. First pitch in for a strike, 0-1. A ball and a strike. One, swung on and missed. 1-2. Two and two. In the air, shallow right field. Corbett on his horse, and he'll make the catch. Two balls that looked like they were going to get into gaps in the Nighthawk outfield. Keeping things in check. So here's Hannon. He doubled and came around to score the only run of the game for the Pacers. First pitch in for a strike, 0-1. The 0-1. Missed outside, a ball and a strike. Swung on and missed, 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Fouled out of play. Remains 1-2. Bauer. Out of the wind, the 1-2. Strike three on the inside corner. And that ends the fifth inning. 3-1 North Georgia as we head to the bottom of the fifth here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Hickory Prime Barbecue is a proud sponsor of North Georgia baseball. Hickory Prime offers multiple specials daily, including a barbecue pork sandwich, fries, and a drink for just $8. Winners of multiple national awards, the restaurant offers pork, chicken, beef brisket, ribs, and much, much more. Visit Hickory Prime Barbecue. Open 7 days a week, just minutes from the Dahlonega campus of UNG off of Morrison Moore Parkway.
We can stop to make sure someone is okay.
Get in the way and disrupt the situation.
Notify an authority.
Or walk them home safely.
We can change the language around rape.
We can make campuses safer for our teammates, our friends, and our classmates.
We cannot be bystanders.
Taking action isn't always easy, but it's on us
to intervene.
Because we can. Learn more and take the pledge at itsonus.org.
Bottom of the fifth inning is the Hickory Prime home run inning. If a Nighthawk hits a home run this inning, first 5 lucky fans to the press box here at Bobstein Stadium are going to get a free barbecue sandwich, courtesy of Hickory Prime Barbecue. Bottom of the fifth inning for every home game this year is the Hickory Prime home run inning. So make your way to Bobstein Stadium at some point this season to have a chance for some free barbecue. Nighthawks will have Mapes, Taylor, Suddeth due up in the inning. Taylor's already hit a home run today.
Bottom of the fifth, shortstop number 1, William Mapes.
So here comes Mapes. Grounded out to short his first time up. First pitch, Mapes swings and misses. 0-1. The 0-1. Bounces to the plate, ball and a strike. One ball, one strike. 3-1 North Georgia. Breaking ball misses high, 2-1. North Georgia getting good work out of Stephen Bauer. And the Pacers getting pretty good work out of Mitch Spence. Just a 2-run first inning is the difference here. The 2-1. Mapes into center. Is that going to get down? Yes, it will. It'll get down in front of McQuillan. It's a leadoff single for the redshirt sophomore. And that flips the lineup back for Cruz Taylor.
Now batting left fielder number 22, Cruz Taylor.
1 for 2 on the day, a home run to right and a ground out to second on the ledger for the sophomore out of Lawrenceville. First pitch to Cruz is low, ball 1. Thrown behind Mapes. Now Mapes leads off first, spins from the stretch. Goes to the plate. Taylor through the right side. That's through for a hit. Mapes is going to stand on second, and then the right fielder, Hannon, almost misplayed that. And that brings Chase Suddeth to the plate.
Now batting second baseman number 3, Chase Suddeth.
Suddeth 2 for 2, 2 singles, came around to score both times. Squares to bunt, pulls back in time to watch it low. Ball 1. The 1-0, Suddeth again squares to bunt, lays it down to third. Over to first, the sacrifice works to perfection. Moves the runners to second and third.
Now batting.
So now they'll intentionally walk Bill Leroy to get to Nick Clarno.
Nick Clarno.
So an intentional walk puts Leroy on first. Base is loaded now for Nick Clarno. 1 out here in the 5th. First pitch, a ball, 1-0. Oh, he swung and missed. So the count 0-1. Now the count 1-1. Clarno to second, could be 2. Rogers to Paluski over to first in time, and the Pacers get out of the bases loaded jam. 3-1 as we head to the 6th. North Georgia leads it here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
As a student athlete in college, I first got involved with the NCAA at the national level. It was through the Student Athlete Advisory Committee, SAC, gave me an opportunity to advocate on behalf of all student athletes, to affect change and to make an impact. The NCAA is giving the student athlete a platform to voice their concerns and to be able to advocate for what's going to affect their well-being. The policies that are being put in place are speaking towards academics, they're speaking towards well-being, they're speaking towards fairness, creating a culture so that the student athletes have the best experiences possible.
Top of the lineup due up for the Pacers here in the 6th inning. North Georgia still holding on to a 3-1 lead.
Now batting, Sean McQuillan.
First pitch by McQuillan, fouled off on a bunt attempt. Ball and 2 strikes now to McQuillan. The 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball missed low, 2-2. That just missed outside. The count runs full. Payoff pitch, fouled away. Strike 3 right down the middle, and McQuillan knew it. Eight strikeouts now for Bauer.
Now batting, Trey Paluski.
As Paluski steps in. In the air to left field, back goes Cruz Taylor, track wall, and it's out of here. Paluski hits a home run to left, and the game is back down to a 1-run margin. It is 3-2. Double barrel action out in the North Georgia bullpen. McCrary and Luigs both getting loose. In for a strike, 0-1. No balls and 2 strikes to Palouse, or to Leisenring rather. That one missed, 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Just missed inside, 2-2. Chop to first. Arnold, good job on the field. He'll step on the bag for out number 2. Bringing up Durden.
Now batting, Connor Durden.
Shift is on for Durden. Mapes moves to the first base side of second. Pitch on the outside corner, strike 1. Ball and a strike. Durden 0 for 2 today. Strikeout and a ground out. Here's the 1-1. It's fouled away, 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. That one missed inside, 2-2. Columbus State takes an early 7-0 lead over Lander in Peach Belt semifinal action. Forcing a Bearcat timeout, the 2-2. Lined back up the middle. Clarno can't get there, that's a hit. First hit of the game for Durden. That'll bring up Alex Mills.
Now batting, Alex Mills.
First pitch to Mills is outside, ball 1. Mills 0 for 1, a walk and a strikeout so far today. Runner on first, 2 outs. We're in the top of the 6th. Aiken trailing North Georgia 3-2. Matchup of 2 of the top teams in the league. A lot of baseball to be played over the course of this season. Ball and a strike. A ball and a strike. Bauer out of the stretch, he deals. Fouled away, 1-2. Steven out of the stretch. Getting the signs from Bill, and now time called in the box. The 1-2. Lined foul. Bauer again from the stretch, and this time he'll go to first. Holding Durden close. Fouled away. Pitch number 100 coming up for Stephen Bauer. Missed in the dirt, 2-2. Strike three, down goes Mills. We're through 5.5 complete before Georgia holds on to a 3-2 lead right here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
The Monday morning status meeting leaves everyone in a state of boredom. That must be why they called it a boardroom. But you're putting a new spin on this week's meeting, because you've brought bagels. Fresh baked bagels. So, well done, my friend. Not only have you uplifted the vibe of the status meeting, you've upgraded your own status to hero. Save the day with bagels. Now it's even.
At Farmers, we've seen almost everything, so we know how to cover almost anything, even close claws.
We took your shortcut, which was a bad idea. I can't believe that worked! No, I dropped the keys.
And we covered it. Talk to Farmers. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Spence back out on the bump to start the 6th inning for the Pacers. North Georgia will have Prophet, Corbett, Levensteins due up. So here comes Prophet.
Now leading off the bottom of the 6th, center fielder number 4, Josh Prophet.
Reached on a fielder's choice, RBI on that one, and then struck out. So he's 0 for 2 with an RBI. First pitch to Prophet. Fouls it away. Breaking ball outside, 1-1. The 1-1. In the air, shallow left field. The shortstop Paluski drifts back, and he'll make the catch for out number 1. That brings up Connor Corbett.
Now batting right fielder number 25, Connor Corbett.
Corbett over 2, a ground out and a fielder's choice. First pitch is low, ball 1. Stephen Bauer's day might be done as Kyle Luigs is loosening in the bullpen. The 1-0 pitch coming to Corbett. It's now 2-0. Two and 1. Swung and missed, now 2 and 2. Just missed outside and the count full. Spence thought it was strike 3. So did the Pacer fans in attendance. The 3-2 pitch. Here it is. And Corbett draws a walk. That'll bring up Levensteins.
Now batting designated hitter number 39, Nick Levenstein.
Levensteins has flown out to right field twice today.
Hi, buddy.
3-2 in favor of North Georgia as Levensteins steps in. First pitch is low, ball 1. And now a mound visit as the Pacer bullpen starts to get some work. A lefty up and moving. An update from Augusta. Columbus State women lead Lander 18-15. 2 minutes left in the first quarter as the Cougars have the basketball. And a foul on Lander. So 1-0 to Levensteins. Most of the Nighthawks softball team in attendance. The 2-0 pitch, outside corner, 2-1. 18-15, Columbus State leads Lander late first quarter as Lander misses on a three-point attempt. Of course, the winner will take on North Georgia tomorrow, 1 p.m. from Augusta. Three and one as Corbett steals second. Levenstein's through the right side. It's through for a hit. Corbett's going to round third. He'll come to the plate. Throw on the way. It is not in time as Levenstein's will go up to second. It's a single and advancing on the throw. 4-2 North Georgia. So 4-2 North Georgia as the Nighthawks answer the run in the sixth for the Pacers. And now Jake Arnold will step in. First pitch of ball, 1-0. Now 2-0. Spence out of the stretch, getting ready to throw pitch 91. As Jake Arnold stands in, a 2-0 count. Here's the pitch. 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Spence getting the signs from his catcher, Leisenring. The 2-1. Arnold to deep center. Backtracks McQuillan. He'll make the catch. Levensteins stays on second. Two down for Arnold. Or for Mapes, rather.
Now batting shortstop number 1, William Mapes.
First pitch to Mapes is in the dirt, ball one. Stays in front of Leisenring, so Levenstein stays put. 1 for 2 is William on the day, a single and a ground out. Breaking ball found the inside corner, 1-1. The 1-1 to short. Mapes will be thrown out by Paluski to end the inning, but the Nighthawks answer again, get a run on the inning. It's now 4-2 North Georgia as we head to the 7th on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
If you're looking to buy or sell your mountain home or cabin, lake or riverfront property, look no further than Walden and Company Realty. Work with some of the most knowledgeable agents around with Walden and Company Realty. For more information, visit waldenco.com.
We actually do just about anything that you ask.
We offer everything from design and branding all the way up to signs and banners, promotional products, digital signage, t-shirts, embroidery.
Cups, koozies, pens, magnets. There's 25,000 items out there we can do.
A lot of people don't know that we can handle all that, and we can look at the customer and say, yeah, we do that.
Wendy's 4 for $4 is now better than ever because it's the deal with more variety than ever. With 8 different sandwiches to choose from, plus nuggets, fries, and a drink. So choose a double stack, or the crispy chicken sandwich, or a grilled chicken go-wrap, or the junior bacon cheeseburger, or any of these others. Whatever you choose, you still get this much food, all for just $4. So try all 8 and pick your favorite, and taste what makes the new 4 for $4 deliciously different. Only at Wendy's.
North Georgia makes a Wendy's call to the bullpen when hunger strikes. Wendy's at 88 Pine Tree Way in Dahlonega. As Tom Cantrell goes to the right-handed junior from Richmond Hill, Kyle Luigs. As we close the door on Stephen Bauer. 6 innings of work, gave up 2 runs off 4 hits, struck out 9 along the way. A good outing from the redshirt junior Bauer. But now it's in the hands of Kyle Luigs. Cody Collette goes out to the bullpen, as does Daniel McCrary. Parker Morrison also out there starting to stretch. For the Pacers, it'll be 6, 7, 8 due up. Jenkins to lead things off. The left fielder's 0 for 2, reached on a fielder's choice and grounded out. Luigs works from the stretch. The first pitch is fouled away. Luigs a 2.30 ERA. Now 1-1. The 2-1 pitch found the outside corner, 2-2. Pacer fans don't agree. That caught the edge of the plate. The 2-2. Strike 3 on the outside corner. Got him looking, and that'll bring up Chandler Rogers. First pitch outside corner, strike 1. Now 1-1. Luigs out of the stretch. High leg kick. And it's in the air to right field. Corbett comes forward, drifts back, makes the catch for out number 2. That'll bring up Kerry Holloway, excuse me.
Now batting, Kerry Holloway.
0 for 2, a strikeout and a flyout. Pitch low. A ball and no strikes. 0 for 2 is Holloway. Hannon on deck. Two 2-0. That caught the zone at the knees, 2-1. Fouled away. It's 2-2. In the air to right, Corbett on his horse, back to the track, jumps, can't make the catch. It'll hit off the wall. Corbett gets the throw in. It's a 2-out double for Holloway. Keeps the inning alive for Jackson Hannon.
Now batting, Jackson Hannon.
Lander takes their first lead of the game. It's 28-27 as Tom Cantrell goes out to have a word with Luigs. 5:20 to play in the first half down in Augusta. Winner takes on North Georgia tomorrow, 1 p.m. Peach Belt Conference Network will have the call of that, and you can listen to the simulcast on Glory 97.9 and AM 1330 WGTJ. Of course, Nighthawk Sports Network will be here at baseball, wrapping up a 3-game set. We got the doubleheader today, a single game tomorrow. And then softball action on Monday here on the Nighthawk Sports Network. Of course, the softball team will be in action tomorrow in day 1 of the Captain D's Classic. First pitch at noon down at the Hill. Games at noon, 2 and 4. North Georgia playing in the noon and 2 o'clock games. So here's Hannon, the first pitch to him. Breaking ball, found the zone, strike 1. Action in both bullpens. Found the outside corner, 0-2. Luig's trying to get out of the inning unscathed. One and two. Luigs goes set in the stretch. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball. Did the check swing go around? Yes, it did. Strikeout called, and the inning is over. Kenny Thomas not happy about it. We go to the bottom of the 7th inning. Time to stretch here in Dahlonega on the Nighthawk Sports Network. The UNG Campus Connection is your university bookstore. It's the one-stop shop where students can get anything they need for the classroom, and fans can find everything they need to support the Nighthawks, from shirts and jackets to car decals and tailgating chairs. Gear up at the Nighthawks Nest with officially licensed UNG merchandise. Visit our stores in Dahlonega, Gainesville, Oconee, and Cumming, or check us out online at ungbookstore.com. The UNG Campus Connection is a proud sponsor of North Georgia Athletics.
Honey, would some Captain D's make you feel better?
Yeah.
When you love seafood this much...
Back again?
I hope it's just a clumsy phase.
It's gotta be D's. Anything's worth it for our new home-style flounder meal or double dozen shrimp. Also try our grilled menu featuring new Tuscan tilapia. For full meals starting at just $4.99, it's gotta be D's.
USC Aiken makes a Wendy's call to the bullpen when hunger strikes. Visit Wendy's, 88 Pine Tree Way in Dahlonega. They go for Daniel Wiggins, the left-handed junior out of Evans, Georgia, just north of Augusta, one of the suburbs of the Peach Belt's home office. Top of the lineup due up for North Georgia. Cruz Taylor will lead things off here in the 7th. 4-2 North Georgia lead. The sophomore lefty will step in momentarily, followed by Suddeth and Leroy. Great crowd on hand here. So now Cruz steps in after Wiggins throws his final warm-up pitches. First pitch from Wiggins almost hits Cruz. I don't know how it didn't. Came well inside, and Cruz turned his back and somehow missed him. One and 0 to the left fielder. That one outside. 2-0. Wiggins sets from the stretch and deals. It's high, 3-0. Not the start that Pacers coaching staff wanted from the reliever. The 3-0. That found the zone, a get me over, 3-1. Three-one pitch. Inside corner, and the count's full. Wiggins sets and deals. Fouled straight back. Again, the payoff pitch to Cruz. Bounces to the plate, and the sophomore draws a walk. Brings up Chase Suddeth. Swinging as good of a bat as anybody in the league right now.
Second baseman, number 3, Chase Suddeth.
Action starting to stir in the Pacer bullpen. First pitch to Suddeth, low, ball one. Right-handed thrower up in the bullpen. Looks like it could be Lindsey Robinson Jr., hard to tell. One ball, no strikes. Taylor takes his lead off first. Wiggins sets from the stretch and deals. It's low, 2-0. Two-0 count on Chase. Off speed over the middle, 2-1. Could be Jacob Rye out there as well. It's 30-something. Just can't tell what the second number is for the Pacer pitcher in the bullpen. Could also be Austin Sandifer. It's either 34, 36, or 39. If he comes in the game, we'll be sure to let you know who it is. The 2-1 pitch coming to Suddeth. Here it is. Missed high. 3-1. Suddeth in the air to right field. Hannon giving chase and almost lost the ball. He'll be retired on a flyout. That brings up Bill Leroy.
Catcher number 28, Bill Leroy.
Chase still on the week is 7 for 8 with 7 runs scored. It's not a bad week for the senior. Still a lot of baseball to be played this week, too, as this is just the first of a doubleheader here today. Bill Leroy steps in. First, Wiggins will check on Taylor. Through the left side, and Leroy gets a single, puts 2 on.
Now batting third baseman.
And here's Nick Clarno.
Nick Clarno.
And Kenny Thomas will go and bring in a new pitcher. The Pacers will make a call to the bullpen. We'll take a commercial break and introduce you to the new Pacer pitcher right after this on the Nighthawk Sports Network. USC Aiken makes a Wendy's call to the bullpen when hunger strikes. Wendy's at 88 Pine Tree Way in Dahlonega. The right-handed hurler Austin Sandifer, 6 foot 155 freshman from Cope, South Carolina. To face Nick Clarno and maybe more, depending on how it goes. Nobody warming up in the USCA bullpen. Halftime in Augusta, Lander and Columbus State knotted at 37. So as Sandifer throws his final warm-up pitches, we'll take a look at the Peach Belt Conference scoreboard. Georgia Southwestern defeated, or actually fell to Flagler, 5-2 in Game 1 of their doubleheader. Nova Southeastern defeats Lander 9-4 in Game 1 of their doubleheader. In the bottom of the 4th, Georgia College leads Francis Marion 3-0 on the road. Columbus State and UNC Pembroke in a 3-2 game in favor of the Cougars up in North Carolina. They're in the top of the 6th. So here comes Clarno. First pitch to the sophomore. On the outside corner, strike 1. The 0-1. Right down the middle, 0-2. Peppering the strike zone. No balls, 2 strikes to Clarno. Profit on deck. That's low and away, 1-2. It's fouled away. Still 1-2. Strike 3, down goes Clarno looking. And that'll bring up Josh Profit.
Now batting center fielder number 4, Josh Profit.
Profit 0 for 3 on the day. Line down the right field line. That'll get down for a hit. 1 run will score. Rounding third and throwing on the brakes is Leroy. It's a 2-out double for Josh Profit, and the Nighthawks extend their lead 5-2 North Georgia. That brings up Connor Corbett.
Now batting right fielder number 25, Connor Corbett.
Corbett 0 for 2 on the day. Was walked his last time up. First pitch is fouled at the Pacer dugout. So 0-1 on Corbett. Swung on and missed. 0-2. High and tight to the right fielder. It's 1-2. Reminder, we'll have game 2 of the doubleheader. About 30 minutes after the conclusion of this one, we'll have a game time for you as soon as this is over. That's fouled away. It's off Coleman Fieldhouse once or twice. Now settles down. Corbett to right field. And Hannon will make the catch to end the inning, but the Nighthawks score again. It's now 5-2 as we head to the 8th here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Don't you worry, my child. 'cause I ain't never gonna leave your side.
As kids fall in love with sports, our universities are working every day to keep college sports safe, so you can watch them play with a little less worry and a little more joy.
Kyle Luigs back on the mound for North Georgia as they lead 5-2. So it'll be the top of the lineup due up for the Pacers as they've got 6 outs to play with. Collette, McCreary, Morrison all staying loose in the bullpen. First pitch to McQuillan right down the middle, strike one. Oh for 3 with a couple strikeouts is the leadoff hitter. This one high chopper. Luigs can't field it. And McQuillan will reach on an error. That brings up Trey Paluski. He's doubled and homered. That pitch just missed the zone, 1-0. One-0 pitch. In the air, center. Profit will make the catch for the first out of the inning, and that brings up Leisenring.
Now batting, Luke Leisenring.
Cody Collette now on the mound warming up. Parker Morrison starting to get ready for the ninth, should he be called upon. Luigs to first. McQuillan back easily. It's fouled away, 0-1. Another throw back. Trying to keep McQuillan close. Breaking ball missed low. 1-1. in the air left field. Cruz Taylor giving chase. He'll stop in foul ground and make the catch for out number 2. That brings up Connor Durden, but not before Tom Cantrell will come out and make the change for Cody Collette. Well, Georgia going to make a Wendy's call to the bullpen. We'll introduce you to Collette right after these messages on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Wendy's 4 for $4 is now better than ever because it's the deal with more variety than ever. With 8 different sandwiches to choose from, plus nuggets, fries, and a drink. So choose a double stack, or the crispy chicken sandwich, or a grilled chicken go-wrap, or the junior bacon cheeseburger, or any of these others. Whatever you choose, you still get this much food, all for just $4. So try all 8 and pick your favorite, and taste what makes the new 4 for $4 deliciously different. Only at Wendy's.
North Georgia makes a Wendy's call to the bullpen when hunger strikes. Wendy's located at 88 Pine Tree Way in Dahlonega. Going for Cody Collette, the sophomore from Lilburn. Prepped at Parkview. Line not quite yet closed on Luigs, but he goes an inning and 2/3 and gives up just 1 hit while striking out 2. Responsible for the runner on first. So the book not closed on him as Parker Morrison steps onto the mound, and he'll start warming up for the 9th as the setup man Collette has come into the game. In game 2 of the doubleheader, coming up in just a little while here on the Nighthawk Sports Network. Stay tuned. So Durden will step in. First pitch is low and away to Durden as the shift is on. Going with the lefty-lefty matchup here. That's outside, 2-0. Collette from the stretch, he deals. Swung on and missed, 2-1. Outside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. It's fouled away. It's still 2-2. Again, a 2-2 pitch coming from Collette to Durden. Down the left field line, it'll hook foul. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. We're in the 8th. The pitch. Swing and a miss. To the bottom of the 8th we go. 5-2. North Georgia leads it.
I want everyone to rally behind such a great cause for Make-A-Wish. It's not just for us, and it's not just for the school. It's for the kids that we'll be helping. It's for them.
And it's not just raising money for a charity. It's raising money to make this kid's dream come true.
I never, still to this day, would have thought that it would have touched me the way that it did that day. To truly say that it was a life-changing moment for myself is true. And I think it was for our program, our team, and our university. It was truly one of the most memorable experiences of my coaching career.
You really just see the community come together to make this event special and make it unique. And I think that's one thing that we like to try to brand ourselves with here at UNG is we're unique, and we like to do the special, small things that make children's lives and dreams come true.
Levensteins, Arnold, and Mapes are due up here in the bottom of the 8th for North Georgia. Their last chance to add some insurance. As Sandifer is finishing his warm-up tosses.
Leading off the bottom of the 8th, designated hitter number 39, Nick Levenstein.
So here's Levensteins. He's 1 for 3 on the day. First pitch outside, ball 1. The 1-0, that's in for a strike, 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Fouled away. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2. Again fouled away by Levensteins. Pop up, foul ground. The catcher, Leisenring, watches it sail over the netting. Still 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Inside, and the count's full. And And Levensteins draws a walk. And just like that, we'll have a pinch runner. It'll be Brady Eels. Check in for Levensteins.
For the Nighthawks is number 30, Brady Eels.
And now Jake Arnold will step in. So here's Arnold. 0 for 3 on the day. First pitch is low, ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. We'll wait a moment as Eels dives back safely. The 1-0. In for a strike, 1-1. One ball, one strike. Again thrown behind Eels. Sandifer forces Arnold to foul it off, 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes, nobody out here in the 8th. Nighthawks with a runner on. After Levensteins drew a walk. The 1-2. Arnold high down the left field line. It's going to hook well foul. Still 1-2. Again, the 1-2 pitch from Sandifer to Arnold. We'll have to wait as Eels dives back safely. In the air, as the first baseman Mills will make the catch for out number 1. Bringing up William Mapes.
Now batting shortstop number 1, William Mapes.
Mapes steps in. 1 for 3 on the day. Caught the outside corner. Strike one. Mapes down the right field line. Morrison will see it out for North Georgia in the bullpen, as no pacer was anywhere close. 0-2. Another throw behind Eels. No balls, 2 strikes to William Mapes. Cruz Taylor on deck. Breaking ball missed low and inside. 1-2. Again, chopped foul as Mapes continues to battle. A ball and 2 strikes. That's through the right side. A great hit and run called by Tom Cantrell. Eels over to third. It's a single for Mapes. And the Nighthawks 90 feet away from an insurance run as Cruz Taylor stands in.
Now batting left fielder number 22, Cruz Taylor.
And it'll be a call to the bullpen for Kenny Thomas. And the Pacers will take a 30-second break and introduce you to the new USC Aiken pitcher right after this on the Nighthawk Sports Network. USC Aiken makes a Wendy's call to the bullpen when hunger strikes. Wendy's 88 Pine Tree Way in Dahlonega. They go with the 5'11 righty from Shiloh, South Carolina, William Ard, Jr. for the Pacers, trying to get the USC Aiken defense off the field and give them a chance in the top of the ninth. Parker Morrison will be the pitcher for North Georgia, most likely, as he is getting his warm-up tosses in the bullpen. Likely see the closer But first, the Nighthawks can add some insurance. As Cruz Taylor stands in. North Georgia leading 5-2, 5 runs off 10 hits. They've committed an error. The Pacers 2 runs off 5 hits so far today. An update from Augusta. Lander now leads Columbus State in women's basketball semifinal action 67-55 with 2 minutes to play in the third quarter. Keeping up with it, as that's the winner of this game is the next opponent for Buffy Burson's squad tomorrow afternoon at 1 p.m. So here comes Cruz Taylor. Cruz is 2 for 3 on the day. He's homered, he's singled, he's walked, he's grounded out. First pitch to Cruz is right over the plate, strike one. Thrown behind Mapes. The 0-1. Missed the plate, 1-1. Ball to strike, the pitch. In there, 1-2. Outside, 2-2. Cruz swings and misses. Down on strikes. 2 down for Chase Suddeth.
Now batting second baseman, number 3, Chase Suddeth.
Suddeth 2 for 3 on the day. 2 singles, 2 runs scored. Also had a sacrifice bunt in there. That's in the dirt, 1-0. Thrown behind. The 1-0 pitch. In for a strike, 1-1. The 1-1. Off speed, missed high, 2-1. The 2-1. Missed inside, 3-1. Three balls and a strike to Suddeth. Should get a good pitch here. And he'll watch it over the outside corner. The count runs full. Cruz is going to get a head start at first. Or check that's Mapes. Mapes is going to get a head start. Eels will have to hold close. Mapes getting a very good lead at first. And he's off. That pitch caught the zone at the knees, strike 3, and down goes Suddeth on strikes. We head to the 9th. North Georgia leads at 5-2 on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Honey, did some Captain D's make you feel better?
Yeah.
When you love seafood this much,
Back again?
I hope it's just a clumsy phase.
it's gotta be D's. Anything's worth it for our new home-style flounder meal or double dozen shrimp. Also try our grilled menu featuring new Tuscan tilapia. For full meals starting at just $4.99, it's gotta be D's.
The road to national championships runs through NCAA.com. And whether you follow one college team or all of them, it's never been easier to get the content you want all in one place. With live broadcasts of multiple championships across all divisions. With exclusive access.
This would be a great day to play perfect, wouldn't it?
And highlights for every single championship. Stay in the game all season long with NCAA.com, the home of college sports.
North Georgia makes a Wendy's call to the bullpen when hunger strikes. Visit Wendy's, 88 Pine Tree Way in Dahlonega. The closer in the game for North Georgia, Parker Morrison, redshirt sophomore from Cumming, prepped it for Scythe Central. A 1.37 ERA. He's 3-1 with 5 saves on the year in 10 appearances, 19.2 innings of work. He's given up just 4 runs off 9 hits, 34 strikeouts to 5 walks. Batters a lousy 130 against him this season. Leads the league in saves, as he'll face Mills, Jenkins, and Rogers, who are due up here in this one. So here comes Morrison to face Mills. Mills is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts and a walk. High in the air, center field. Profit on his horse. Track, wall, and that's out of here. First pitch Mills sees, and it's a solo shot to center. And it's 5-3 in favor of North Georgia in the ninth.
Now batting, Blake Jenkins.
So Blake Jenkins will now step up. He's 0 for 3, a strikeout, a ground out, and reached on a fielder's choice. Outside, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Inside, 2-0. That found the zone, 2-1. Fouled straight back, 2-2. Two-two pitch. Swung on and missed. That'll bring up Chandler Rogers. He's 0 for 3 in the game. First pitch is high, ball 1. It's in there for a strike, 1-1. Over the shortstop Mapes, it'll get down in front of Taylor. So the tying run now at the plate. And it will be a pinch hitter. That's Philip Watcher.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch hitting for USC Aiken is number 1, Philip Watcher.
And that brings Tom Cantrell out of the dugout to have a word with the closer Morrison. Nobody up in the bullpen. As Cantrell is about to have his meeting broken up. So here's Watcher, as Columbus State has brought it all the way back, tied it at 73, 7 minutes to play in Augusta. Sure, Buffy Burson is watching this one intently from Christenberry Fieldhouse. First pitch to Watcher is low and inside, ball 1. Daniel McCrary starting to loosen in the bullpen. The 1-0 pitch lined back up the middle, and that's a base hit. So 2 on and 1 out for Jackson Hannon.
Now batting, Jackson Hannon.
Nighthawks playing no doubles in the outfield. So the first pitch coming from Morrison to Hannon. Outside, it's a wild pitch. So a ball and no strikes to Hannon with the tying run 180 feet away. Morrison misses low, 2-0. Popped up. Arnold giving chase. Is it going to stay in the ballpark? No, it won't. And probably a good thing that it went out because you're running away and Aiken ready to tag up. Two and one on Hannon. Pacers with some life. Now it's 3-1. Three balls and one strike. That's fouled straight back, 3-2. Payoff pitch to Hannon. Strike three, got him on the outside corner. Two down for McQuillan.
Now batting, Sean McQuillan.
Morrison 1 out away from getting out of the jam and clinching the win. First pitch right down the middle, strike one. McQuillan is 0 for 4. He reached on an error his last time up. Swung on and missed. And the Pacers down to their last strike. A great job by Leroy to keep that ball in front. No balls and 2 strikes to McQuillan. Popped up, and it will get out of play. Pacers still alive. The 0-2 pitch from Morrison to McQuillan. Low, 1-2. A good pitch for an 0-2. Morrison trying to work out of a jam. The 1-2. Strike 3 on the outside corner, and the Nighthawks come away with a 5-3 win here in Game 1 of the doubleheader. We'll be back with you right before first pitch of Game 2. Nighthawks win it 5-3 on the Nighthawk Sports Network.